Hi, how are you? Matt Watson here from carwow. A Mercedes S-Class is posh enough for most people, isn't it? It's one of the most comfortable, most high-tech and most desirable cars you can buy. But what if you're one of those millionaires who want something even more luxurious? I mean, poor you, eh? Well, good thing Maybach has made its own version of the S-Class then. It's like the standard car's been given a pimp my ride makeover by a billionaire. So it's packed with cool features. And in this video, I'm going to give you a rundown of the best things that you will find on the new Maybach S-Class. You don't see a lot of chrome on new cars, do you, these days? It's a little bit heavy, and some people probably think it's a bit old-fashioned. But not Maybach. Oh no, check out the front end of this car with those huge chrome air intakes, and you're not going to miss that massive chrome grille in a hurry now, are you? It looks like a shiny country house gate, to tell you the truth. There's also a chrome spine running up the bonnet, and there's more chrome around the windows, a strip under the doors, and some extra chrome around the back. But I sort of like it. After all, you don't buy a Maybach to be subtle, do you? Pointless. But what do you think anyway? Do you reckon this new Maybach S-Class looks better than a Rolls-Royce Ghost? Let me know in the comments below. Length isn't everything, as I keep telling my girlfriend. But it's still very important, isn't it? Especially in a luxury car like this one, because if you buy a Maybach, you're not going to spend much time driving it yourself. You're going to be sitting in the back, probably searching the internet to buy a new yacht or selling one of your oil refineries. So to make sure that the car feels even more spacious than the normal S-Class, the new Maybach version is a massive 30 centimeters longer than the standard car. And it's even 18 centimeters longer than the extended wheelbase S-Class. It's absolutely massive. I actually reckon it's so big that I could probably park my little Fiat in the back seats. Now, if you want to see me review my silly little Fiat, just click on the pop-out banner up there to go to my own personal channel, Matt Watson Cars. And while you're there, please make sure you subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. You can get loads of cars with two-tone paint these days, but this is all done by robots in a factory, and it doesn't really take any extra effort, if I tell you the truth. But the Maybach's two-tone paint job is a whole different story. It isn't done by a robotic arm with a spray can. It's all done by a man or a woman's hand. And this process doesn't just take a few hours, oh no. It takes a whole week to get it right. And that brings me on to the pinstripe down the sides. It isn't done afterwards, like on a Rolls Royce, it's done during the painting process. So all the different paint layers are perfectly level. Insane. Because the new Maybach is so long, it has to have some massive back doors. This makes it dead easy to get in and out of, but it also means the doors are really, really, really heavy. And you don't want your chauffeur putting their back out while they're struggling to open the door to let you out at the next film premiere, do you? That'd be a little bit embarrassing for them. Don't worry though, you won't have to worry about your chauffeur making an injury claim against you, because Maybach has a solution. It has made the doors completely automatic, so they'll open and close for you. You just give the handle a light push and the door will glide open. And they've been designed so they won't just swing open if you park on a steep hill. And if you're feeling especially lazy, there's a button in the front so your chauffeur can close the doors for you. In fact, that's the way it should be. Open the door please, Jeeves. I can't be bothered to touch the handle. Although obviously in a German accent because it's a Maybach. Anyhow, the Maybach S-Class isn't the first car with this feature. The Rolls-Royce Ghost has it too. In fact, click on the pop-out banner up there, you can watch my full in-depth video review of that car and see some of the amazing luxury on it. It'll boggle your mind. The Maybach S-Class is packed full of sound deadening, just like every other limousine to tell you the truth though. But filling it with soundproofing wasn't enough for Maybach, oh no, because it also fitted its S-Class with active noise cancellation. This works just like a set of posh headphones. So it plays specific notes through the car speakers to cancel out wind and tar noise. Specifically, it uses the subwoofer of the Burmester stereo to play low frequency sounds that interrupt the sound waves coming from the tyres. And it's all set up so that these sounds reach your ears exactly 3 milliseconds after the original noise, so they cancel each other out completely. Crazy. Seatbelt extenders are pretty handy things, you know. You get them in loads of coupes and convertibles to help you reach the seatbelt without having to struggle and reach around too much, twisting your back, putting it out, and all that kind of stuff. Well, now you can get these in the back of the new Maybach S-Class. So you never need to move out your seat once you're sat down. And they don't just pop out when you get in. No. It's much more complicated than that. They use lasers in the roof to constantly scan your body. Lasers. Why? Anyway, they're not the kind that like can fix your cataract or cut you in half. They wait for you to get comfortable, and then they can detect when you start reaching for the seatbelt, and they tell the car to automatically hand it to you immediately at the perfect time. Brilliant. The new Maybach is absolutely loaded with screens. You get a 13-inch touchscreen in the middle with all the heater controls built in, and there's a 12-inch display behind the steering wheel for the driver. Okay, so that's the same setup as you get in the normal S-Class. However, here in the Maybach, it gets rose gold graphics instead. I bet Yanni would like a bit of that. He enjoys a bit of rose gold. In fact, he had a Range Rover Sport in rose gold, which I battled him in a tug of war with another Mercedes car. If you click on the pop-out banner, you can see what it is and exactly what happened. You will be surprised, I guarantee it. Anyway, back to the Maybach, because 2 screens is not going to be enough. You get that in an A-Class. That's why in the back of the Maybach, you get 2 12-inch screens fitted to the front seat headrests. And you can get another touchscreen between the back seats as well. But this isn't just some fixed display. You can actually remove it and take it with you, like a tablet. You can even install Android apps on it, such as Instagram, so you can do some serious Instagramming, oh yeah, from the back of your luxury limousine. Hashtag living my best life. Speaking of Instagram, actually, if you check out the pinned comment below, you can follow a link to the carwow Instagram account where we upload loads of photos, videos, behind the scenes stuff, news and reviews separate to what we do here on YouTube. Go check it out. You can't have a luxury limousine without a fridge, can you? Everyone knows that. After all, part of the reason you buy a limousine is to sit in the back and have a cheeky glass of champagne or 3 on your way to the board meeting. Helps lubricate you for the meetings and negotiations. Anyway, the Maybach S-Class comes with its own champagne cooler between the back seats, of course, and it's not your average in-car fridge either. Oh no, this is the Maybach. You can set the temperature, so set it to 7 degrees if you want your champagne. Perfect. Or maybe take it all the way down to 1 degree for some ice cold vodka. Relaxing can be such hard work, can't it, darling? You know, after a long day sitting in the back of your Maybach, you might feel like you need a massage. Well, good thing that the back seats come with a built-in massage feature. Okay, that's not that special. Cars have been having that for ages. But the new Maybach S-Class gets something you won't find in a normal S-Class. It's a fold-out leg rest with a built-in calf massager. Tell you the truth, I blooming love having my calves massaged. TMI? Let's move on. At the moment, you can get the standard Mercedes S-Class with a load of 6-cylinder engines, but that's just not beefy enough for a Maybach, is it? No, you're going to need more than 6 cylinders. You're going to need a minimum of 8. And that's why the range kicks off with a 4-litre twin-turbo V8. Maybach hasn't said that much about how much power this car will get, but you can bet it'll be just as powerful as the 558 horsepower 4-litre V8 you get in the Mercedes Maybach GLS. In fact, if you want to see my full in-depth video review of that car, yeah, you know what to do. Click on the pop-out banner up there to go watch the video. Anyway, this engine will also come with a 20 horsepower electric motor, which makes it the first hybrid Maybach S-Class ever. Okay, so it's a mild hybrid, which everyone's doing, not a full hybrid that you can plug in, and you can't drive it around just on electric power alone. But the little motor will give you a boost when you accelerate, and the car can switch off its engine at motorway speeds when it's coasting. So, help save fuel. Although, with a car like this, does that really matter? Of course it doesn't, and that's why you're better off going for the top of the range Maybach with a 6-litre twin-turbo V12. This will be very silky smooth in its power delivery, and it should make more power than the old Maybach S-Class's 621 horsepower. Could be a real weapon. Now, if you click on the pop-out banner up there, you can watch me drag race an old Maybach V12 against the BMW 760 Li. I'll even drift the Maybach. Check it out, it's good fun. Interior mood lighting used to be seen as super fancy in the car world, but now you can get it in entry-level hatchbacks. So Maybach had to think of something a little bit special for its version of the S-Class. So it's fitted 253 LEDs into the roof, which can individually light up different areas depending on what you're doing. It can shine soft ambient light all around the cabin to make the S-Class feel nice and roomy, or it can direct bright light onto your lap if you need to read at night. Let's move on, because the lighting system can actually automatically adjust how warm the light looks too, to match the natural light outside. So you don't get a shock when you climb in or out, like going from bright light to afternoon sunsetty light. Imagine being a Maybach engineer and one day your boss walks in and goes, "Hans, we need to make this S-Class more relaxing, yeah?" Apologies for the accent. Anyway, must be a nightmare for them, but they've only gone and done it. And that's thanks partly to something called the Maybach mode. This puts the car's standard air suspension into its softest setting, just like comfort mode in an S-Class. But Maybach mode also programs the accelerator to feel gentle, and it makes the 9-speed automatic gearbox change gear at lower revs, so the shifts are smoother, less noticeable, and when you pull away, it starts the car in second gear instead of first, so there's no jolting. So it's just got one less gear change when you're on the move. The Mercedes Maybach S-Class is so clever it might be about to steal your job, if you're a chauffeur anyway. It comes with a load of sensors and cameras that mean it can pretty much drive itself. At the moment, the system will only engage in traffic and only below 38 miles an hour because of rules. But it's been constantly worked on, and Maybach reckons you'll soon be able to take your hands off the wheel and let the car do its own thing, probably by the middle of 2021. However, it isn't just chauffeurs who should be worried about the Maybach S-Class. You see, it could put valet parkers out of work too. You see, the car is packed full of sensors that let it drive off and park itself. It needs a certain kind of high-tech car park to work, and there aren't any of these in the UK yet, but it's only a matter of time before they start to appear, right? Now, if you want more information on all the latest cars that I might not feature on this YouTube channel, click on the pop-out banner up there to sign up to the CarWow newsletter. It's completely free and we'll send you all the latest stories and reviews to your email inbox. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll enjoy the video. If you did, please give it a like. If you'd like to see my in-depth review of a Rolls-Royce Phantom, click down there.